Alrighty, let's. Am I muted? Okay, guys. Good morning. We'll take a look at this mess we got this morning. It's not really a mess. It's just the market's moving extremely fast today. If you can see Euro USD right now, I've just been watching the charts. I got up at like five something this morning, and it wasn't like that. I was up at about five, and I took about three trades, and it was fine. But over the last 30 to 45 minutes, the market is just the pace on it has just picked up incredibly. I'm thinking it'll probably taper out around 8:30, 8:45. My best advice on days like this is to stay out. Reason being is Markets World, and I don't know about any other brokers, they're not reflecting price at all. I mean, the price is way off because we're getting such big movements. I didn't check. Is there any news that just happened? Let me see real quick. Give me a moment. I'm on a different screen. I'll show you what I was looking at this morning, and also that helps you. God, I hate these things where you click and they go to another screen. So it is 8:53 Eastern Time. Oh, ECB press conference is going on right now, so that's what's going on with the markets. So, best idea there then would be to find the channel that has it streaming and sit this crap out. That means, I guess, Draghi's probably speaking somewhere, since he's normally involved with it. And it's about an hour long. It's a prepared statement, and then a conference that's open to questions. So I'd say it started at what 8:30, so that was almost 30 minutes ago. About an hour from now, everything should start calming down right around the time the U.S. Open hits. Um, how did it? Just in case there was no news, one of the ways that I check, and I've shown this briefly, but let's take a look at it real quick. This is from my FX book, and if we'd look right here, this is the 1 minute movement. Normally in a 1 minute movement, you see 1 to 3 pips. Everything is over that. I mean, cable's 13.5 pip movement in 1 minute. Euro USD is hitting 28.9. So if you're not able to comprehend that there's something weird going on with the market, this is on my FX book. You go to market and just go to volatility. It'll show you what's kind of going on with the market over the last minute, 5 minutes, 15, 30, hour, and 4 hours. So if we look, our 4 hour rates are about right. We got, for instance, Euro's slightly higher because of the movement, but they're all in the mid 20s to upper 30s. The daily, there's something wrong when your 4 hour and your daily are getting close, or when your 1 minute is moving as much as your daily. I mean, that's a big sign that it's one of those days where if there's no reason for it, just sit your ass out. Don't trade at all. Um, Again, my FX book, you can get an account there and just go to volatility. It has a few other things like liquidity. I'm not going to get too much into this, but if we notice up here, look at this. It's all the way up here, so we know that there is definitely something going on overall in the market, because this is an overall picture. Liquidity is how much money is moving around, and it has spiked way, way up above average. We're at 684%. Our average is about peak times 200%. So it's a few things you can add to your morning checklist. See if the market's more active than normal. It helps because especially when as summer trading is approaching, you want to have an idea on these to see, because sometimes you'll be watching the market just for a few minutes and it's not going to exactly pop in your head what's going on, but some people seeing numbers will actually help you. What happens in the summer is the market tends to speed up a little bit, and that's mostly because it's less, it's thinner. There's not as many major players in it. They're on vacation or whatnot. But the summer market, you need to be prepared for things to move a lot faster. So it's a good way to check. Um, let's see. As for TA3, I have already submitted the news indicator in, so we will have a news indicator hopefully by sometime next week for MT5. There is not one available anywhere, otherwise I would have already had it. So I'm having them we're just going to do a code conversion on this one. I don't need it coded from scratch. and they don't think it's going to affect speed too much. So next week we should have a full-blown indicator for you. Other things, I had a request to do, because I run two charts with Itchy and then TA. I'm working on a combination of both. I had a request for it, so once it's down to Mic5, which is the broker I'm using, or IronFX, both of them's price feeds are very stable. They seem to be match up somewhat with with the three brokers that I checked with, which was Markets World, Stock Pair, and RB Options. So they're pretty much spot on there. Well, not spot on. I mean, they're close. None of them are freaking spot on. I'm going to be working, so you'll get 3 templates when the book comes out. You're going to get the normal TA template. Well, you'll get 4, actually. You're going to get the normal TA template, then TA Advanced, then you're going to get Itchy, and then I guess it's TA Itchy, whatever you want to call it. So you'll have a choice of 4 templates to run however you want. Personally, I still like the 2 because I can zoom out on these to draw support and resist lines. So you can see my lines from yesterday. I haven't even bothered with today's because of this huge movement down. But you can see my lines are still there from yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. The webcast. Thank you so much, because I'm going to pop that up. If you didn't notice, we got a link to the webcast in chat, so just go ahead and grab that if you want so you can watch it. It's Droggy's answering questions, so yeah, that's going to cause shit to go everywhere like yesterday with... Actually, yesterday with Yellen, it didn't look too bad. Sorry, getting off subject. So basically, guys, you're going to have 4 templates. You will have a news indicator. Make sure you put the news indicator only on one chart. There's only 3 people in this one, but if you're having issues with MT5 using up your whole processor and you're using the correct template, I see a few people that are using the old one still. Hit me up, send me a message through Skype, please, because I'd like to log onto your computer and see what exactly is going on. It's hit or miss. Some people are doing great with MT5, and some aren't. We are pretty much the point of no return on MT5. The new MT4 build, it totally, and putting it bluntly, fucked up my indicators. It is running worse than MT5 right now for me. I think it was build 646 or something. I loaded it up yesterday. When I opened it up, it said you have a new build, and oh my god, it is worse than what I'm dealing with MT5. So it's like it's hopeless either direction right now because of this. They're really trying to push MT4 into the MT5 world. On a good note, hopefully they keep pushing those out, because that means you all who prefer MT4 or you have a lot of custom indicators there, they should become swappable between MT4 and MT5 at some point. And the way they're pushing it, I didn't think they were going to push this hard, but the way they're pushing it, hopefully they should become swappable at a point. And I'm thinking maybe the end of the year. I follow on the MT5 forums, MT4 forums, the actual MetaTrader forums. A lot of people are pissed and bitching, so they are pushing things out rather fast, but I mean, it's kind of screwing with people's money too. So sum it up today, wait until the ECB's over. Go ahead, and again, guys, draw in your levels. Right now, they're kind of funky, but make sure if you're using Itchy, draw in your levels, send me your charts. If you take any trades, send me your charts. I've only got about 5 or 6 so far, mostly from MAD. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to work on that template that combines Itchy and TA, but that way everyone has options, because I know everyone likes to do things their own way. Other than that, I don't know. Be careful today till ECB's over. I wanted to make this one just real brief to cover kind of how, since summer's coming up, this pre-trading checklist is going to help a lot, because it's going to help you catch what the market conditions are. During the summer, there's going to be a lot of days, and please be patient during the summer. There's going to be a lot of days where you just sit there. I mean, you might be better off just... I don't trade a lot of days during the summer because the market conditions are going to be just total crap. We won't have, like this, where we have a range. You'll just have mismatches of... basically, you get giant blocks of consolidation. But you get consolidation in big candles. So one candle goes up 5 pips, and the next candle comes down 5 pips, and up 6 pips, down 6 pips. It is just a freaking mess. It is near impossible to trade. But do your morning checklist. That's why I say get in the practice of them now, because it is going to help during the summer when you can log in and say, you know what, screw this, I'll come back during Asia, or I'll come back during London, or I'll come back and check in an hour or two. One of the things I have been I'm trying to point out if I could find it. I think it's off because the charts are so screwed up today. If you notice my little boxes that I have, the fib support and resist, they're not showing anywhere because market conditions are jacked right now because of the ECB. Remember, guys, those boxes that you see, the pink and blue ones, they are a good indicator for you of the conditions over the past 2 hours. Start trying to get in the on just summer trading. Ugh, I don't even know. Let me finish on the fibs and I'll answer your question, Nick. Um, remember to use the fib support and resist with the boxes. I'm going to edit the colors a little bit, or if anyone edits them and they like a good template, send it to me so I can see it. So I can get an idea on colors. Basically, the last part of TA3 that comes out with the book is tweaking the colors and getting everything nice and pretty. Um, a side note, sorry about the book. It went to the girl that I had that was reviewing it. Then she decided to watch the videos, and she sent me a message saying that the videos were all out of sync. Well, I had uploaded them all and deleted the actual copies of them. So I got 3 videos done yesterday. I'm not going to get very many done today because I'm going to go help out a friend of mine moving. Long story short, just women issues. So he needs to get out today. I will have everything wrapped up, hopefully, and ready for Monday, but I completely screwed up there. That's completely my fault. The videos were 20 to 40 seconds out of sync, so they weren't matching up with what it is. What happens is I record the video. Now, this video goes from here to YouTube. I don't really worry about quality. On those videos, what I do is then I run them through a filter that changes, it brings out the contrast, so all this is clearer. The bars and everything are clear. When I did the conversion, I wasn't using the same software I was on my old computer, and it just totally sucked. So I apologize for the holdup on the book. Hopefully, I'll have it ready on Monday. Honestly, that really just depends on my daughter, if Grandma will take her this weekend. If she will, I can knock it all out in one day. We're at the end of the school year, so they're kind of heavy on homework for this week. Then next week, I think letter Z's next week, so that means the last week of real school. Don't ask. But hopefully everything will be ready by Monday. We'll have the 4 templates for TA3. I'm going to work on the colors, and I'm hoping we get the news indicator early next week than later. I really want the news indicator back. I didn't realize how much some people missed it, because I'm used to checking on the calendar to see what it is so I can look at actual and look up the news and see what it is, but a lot of people, I guess, rely solely on the indicator to tell them when news is coming. If you have any questions or anything, again, hit me up. Please send charts. Mark up your itchy charts if you're using support and resist levels. Send them to me so we can see how you're doing there. I'm not perfect at it, but more than one pair of eyes always helps. If I get some, I'll even post them up on Fridays for part of the review on how they were marked up. Tomorrow, basically, in the morning, we will be reviewing charts. I think I got enough of them that we should have an interesting one. And again, chill out until this ECB crap's over and have a good day. Hopefully by next week everything will be done and we'll be ready to go from my little screw up with recording videos. Yeah, please send them to me via Skype. Make sure and send them directly to me. Don't post them in the chat room, because if the chat room gets going, then there's 200-300 messages in there and I miss them. If you don't know how to send them, the preferred way I do is if you right-click on the screen, go to Save as Picture. You don't do active workspace, do active chart as is. Make sure it says post image online. Then when you hit OK, yeah, cool. I use these to put the links in my trading journal too. And then you'll get this. You can either send me the link up top, or you could just send me the image link down bottom, whichever you prefer, or link to this page. The only thing I don't want is HTML or BBB code. I freaking give up. BB code. Other than that, any other questions or anything else, guys? Cool. Thanks for bearing with me on the book. I totally, no other way to put it than fucked that up. I should have saved the original video, so all I had to do is reconvert them. Next week, once the book's out, we will be going over the review, because the second part of the book does go into a lot of advanced concepts. So, y'all who have been coming to these every morning probably have a pretty good grasp on what's coming out, but some of the other people aren't, so good. You can see on my chart here, I was screwing around with it already. I did add Chinkospan Casper onto here, just to identify support and resist levels. Today, it really doesn't matter because the markets are moving all hectic. But you can go into Itchy and do it if you like it. It's good if you're not using the second Itchy chart. This is really all you need to do to draw additional support and resist levels. I'm torn between the two, but just in case I had someone Skype me what the white line on my screen was. So that's what the white line is. All I did is I went into, and in MT5 you should have it built in already. It's just itchy blah blah blah. Go into it, and for colors I went none on everything but Chico Span. So it gives you it without throwing everything on the chart, and it'll help you draw support and resist lines to create some confluence. That's something you can do right away. Pretty easy. It is in, if you go to your navigator, and sorry, that was a question through Skype, and I didn't want to ignore it. Good lord, I can't even think today. It's in your normal ones. It's right here in custom indicators. It's not a custom indicator you download. It's just a custom indicator included with MT5. Other than that, like I said, throw it on there. It's this one here. I have a second version here, but it's this one. Just throw it on there, and then blank out all the colors except for, where the hell is my indicator list? Blank out all colors except for Chico Span, and you want to go 7, 22, 44. And there you go. You can see there's not a big difference on those, but that'll give you the quick and easy support and resist, a way to draw support and resist on your charts without having to have two charts running if you prefer just one. That was last minute question. Sorry, that's all I got to babble about today, I promise. Tomorrow we'll be reviewing charts. Y'all have a good day. I will be gone in about 2 hours. I got to help my friend move before his girlfriend shoots him. And y'all have a good one.